So we're going to see about the control strategy. First one, what is control strategy? You know that one. One you want to know. Why do you want to see? So you already know that one. In the power electronics, there are two major parts. One is a triggering circuit, another one is a power circuit. Triggering circuit, another one is a power circuit. The power circuit, you can say about that one. Converter, all the converter is a power circuit. All the converter is a power circuit. What are the converters? AC to DC conversion is called a rectifier. DC to DC conversion is called a chopper, or DC to AC conversion is called a inverter. AC to AC conversion is called a voltage regulator, and a cycloconverter, you can say about that one. These all are the power circuit. So simple to say about the triggering circuit of that SCR. Yes, so SCR you have say. So this is SCR. SCR I will going to draw about the one load. So load I have draw and connected to the power supply. That's all. So what is this circuit? This is a power circuit. What is this power circuit? What is the name of power circuits? It's now you can look it. So power supply, and then SCR. Okay, and SCR followed by load is there. So load is there. Okay, this circuit is called a off wave controlled waveform. So controlled switches you are using a off wave. Off wave means what is that one? Input is a full wave and the output is a only half of the cycle it will going to conducted. Negative of cycle is 0. So SCR static characteristics nothing but what is that one? SCR static characteristics off wave rectifier, that is called SCR static characteristics. Coming to that one, this is one of the example for the power circuit. This is called the power circuit. The next one is the when the switch is closed, a triggering circuit you will going to apply. What is a triggering? So pulse with, okay, like you will going to give the, okay, this type of pulses you are going to give, it will going to trigger. So what are the method? In conventionally you are seen resistance method, R method, RC method, UJT method. So for example, I will going to use one R method. Yes, R resistance I have used, and so lowest power supply. That's all. So I will going to give, what will happen? It will going to switch is closed. Switch is closed. That's all. So either you can use this is called a triggering circuit. Triggering circuits. So power electronics is nothing but a combination of the triggering circuit and power circuit. So power circuit and triggering circuit. This triggering circuit is who is a basic, I mean first class student means, okay, I mean primary students means resistance, I mean R triggering, RC triggering and UJT triggering. These are the primary school students. So then who is that one? Secondary school student and higher secondary school student. Secondary students, you can say about that microcontroller, DSP controller. So higher secondary students, you can say FPG controller. So these all are the different of that controller. Okay. So one of the primary student is called OPAM, and OPAM used to you can give the triggering. Another one is a 555 timer used to you can give the triggering. So these are the primary students. So primary device. Okay, coming to that one, this control strategies we're going to discuss about here only. This triggering circuit, what is that one? Here is a pulse with is a produce. Yes, this pulse is how it is a produce. There are generally classified into two methods. One is a time ratio controlled method. Another method is a current limit control method. So current limit control method is nothing but a buck converter. So what is a buck converter? So buck converter is nothing but a step down converters. So step down converter means, okay, step down. So buck converter. So first one is a switch, then followed by that diode is used. Okay. So switch, diode, buck converters and inductance. So what is the waveform? Okay, waveform of this one, buck converters. What is a buck converter? First mode 1 is inductance is charging, and mode 2 is inductance is discharging. Charging, discharging, charging, discharging. When is it is charging? When it is output, when it is switch is closed. When it is a switch is closed. Switch is closed. Output voltage is present. Yes. Whenever the switch is closed, output voltage is present. So switch is closed. And when switch is off, so discharging. When switches are on, charging. When switch is off, discharging. So in the buck converter, inductance is present, the current limit control. What is current limit control? So charging, discharging. So whenever the switch is closed, so switch is closed, inductance is getting charged. So that's why. So this is the inductance. Okay, power supply. You will going to give the power supply. So mode 1 is a inductance is charging, switch is closed. Yes. So whatever that input voltage, same value it is coming as an output. Okay, so mode 2 condition, what will happen? Inductance is getting discharged. So switch is open, and this is a path only flow the current. So energy is dissipated. Okay, so it will come to off. Input output okay, input also not connected to the load. Okay, output is short circuited, so 0. Okay, fine. So this is a current limit control method. That's all. Current limit control method means buck converter only you want to recall. Okay, so coming to that one here, time ratio control method. Time ratio control method only we want to discuss. In the time ratio control method, further classified into two methods. One is a frequency modulation. Second one is a pulse width modulations. Frequency modulation, pulse width modulation. First we are going to see about the pulse width modulations. So what is the pulse width modulation? We are going to see. See here, we have see that one. This is on time is there and off time is there. So total time means what is that one? Combination of that on time plus off time, or simple to say T on plus T off. That is called T. T is equal to T on plus T. So pulse width modulation means that T is not change. That's all. T is never change. Either on time or off time is change. For example, in the circuit, so total time is 100. Total time is 100. Okay, total time is 100. What is on time? On time is 30. So 30 is on time means what is off time? So total is 100, 30 is on time, off time is 70. Okay, so same you have see that one another circuit. So the total time is 100 is never change. 100 is never change. Now on time is increased into that one. It is increased into that is 70. So 70 is increased on time. What is the remaining? 30 is off time. Okay. So further I will going to say. So here is the on time. Is total time is 100. Now on time is 20. What is off time? 80. So now on time is 80. What is off time? 20. So you will going to vary either on time or off time, you will going to vary, but total time should not be vary. That is about that pulse width modulation. Normally we will going to use the pulse width modulation only, because we will going to set about the filter capacitor easily. So pulse width modulation only we are going to use. How this pulse width is produced, that all things is different. We're going to see in the next unit. So what is pulse width modulation means? That is only one. Total time never change. Either on time change or off time change. What about the frequency modulation? So frequency modulation, you have see the total time is it will going to change. What is that one? For example, total time is okay, now it is 100. So I will going to reduce into 100 into the 80. See that one. So total time I will going to vary. What is the total time? It's a combination of these two. So do I will going to touch about the on time or off time? I am not touch directly. I will going to touch about the total time. So total time is very automatically inside. So if you are in your family, father getting the disturbances from outside, okay, some problem he is facing, in the family members they are going to face, they are going to struggle. So that is the frequency modulations. Okay, the family members they are going to struggle. The father, whenever he will going to get the in disturbances or some problem in profession of that doing the job or business, so totally entire family it will going to affect it. That's why. So like about this is called a frequency modulations. See, I'm not touch about on time off time. So the on time may be same, but off time is totally reduced. So that because of that I will going to change about the total time, because total time is inversely proportional to the frequency. Inversely proportional to the frequency. This is about the frequency modulation. That's all. Okay, so you will going to go through about that one. So what is okay, or another name you can say about what is that one. So these two, frequency modulation and the pulse width modulation, come under the time ratio controlled method. T, capital T, time ratio controlled method. So in that one, which one is a constant frequency, which one is variable frequency? Total time is constant. Total time is constant means it's a constant frequency. Time is inversely proportional to the frequency. So constant frequency modulation, pulse width modulation, another name you can say about that, constant frequency modulations. Then next one, the total time is vary. So total time is vary means the time is inversely proportional to the frequency. Frequencies vary. So variable frequency modulations. So like about you can say. So far I have discussed about that one. The same thing I will going to coming to that practical. So here is a triggering circuits. This is a triggering circuit. So what is that one? 555 timer is used to. They will going to develop it, and optocoupler is used. Okay, and then they are developed about that one. Op-amp, the sound for one is they are using. Okay. So in that one triggering circuit, okay. Yeah, see here I will going to pause here. Okay, there are two variable resistances used. One is for that one is this is a pulse width modulation PWM. Then second one is a frequency modulation. F is written frequency modulations. So if we're going to see if frequency is vary, total time period is vary. If it is what is that one, duty cycle is vary or pulse width modulation is vary means, so only on time or off time is vary, but a total time is not vary. Okay, that is only, that's why there are two knob. Okay, chopper. Okay, yes, so I will going to start it. So duty cycle normally practically what you will do, so that's why I'm saying frequency modulation variation is not good. Why not good means filter design is complicated. So once you fix the frequency, for example 1.33 kilohertz, so fix the frequency, then we're going to design the design about the capacitors. So that's why the frequency is kept as a constant. Second one is a pulse width modulation, only vary to on time. Okay, on time it will going to vary, and if it is very automatically, off time is reduced, so off time also it will going to meanwhile, but total time never change. So that one based you will going to take down the readings. That is a method, the procedure of the taking the reading, that is only. For example, you have see that one how many box for the total time. So one box, two box, three box. So three box for the total time. So total time is three box. If I have vary the duty cycle, the total three box is never change. Only on time is a 1.8. How do I say 1.8? So each division 0.2. So 1, 1.2, 1.4, 1.6, 1.8. So 1.8 is on time. What about off time? So 1, 1.2. So now you can say the second reading. What about second reading I'm taking? So on time is reduced. So 1, 1, 1.2, 1.4, 1.6 is my on time. Okay, but the total time is same. If you are going to vary that one, the voltage also it will going to vary. Okay, duty cycle you will going to pulse width modulation you will going to vary. So due to our output voltage also it will going to get the variations. Okay, see next one. See here now I have my on time is more, my off time is less, but my total time is same. See, this is called the frequency modulation. Next we're going to see about the frequency modulation. In that one you will going to watch it, the frequency modulation total time is vary. So total time it will going to vary, I will going to vary. So you can see that one. See, it's a totally compressed, totally extracted. So the total pulse is, see that one variations. So compress and extracting. This is a total time period is vary. So this is about that frequency modulations. Frequency modulations. Okay, that's all. So you have closely you can watch it. See that one. So I will go to variations. It will go to vary. That's all. Total time it is varying. So one, what is the time? Total time means one cycle. One cycle means what is that one? On time plus off time. That is called a one cycle. Okay. So the total cycle it will going to vary. So that is called the frequency modulations. Okay.